Hello, 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 everyone. Just let me know when you guys are here, and we will get started in a few short minutes. Thank you for bearing with us. We've had a couple technical difficulties. My microphone is a little broken, but we got that sorted out. So we'll just wait for people to start showing up, and we will go to Kahoot. No. Boom. And let's see. 71 questions. Host. And we will do player versus player classic. There we go. Alright. Can everyone hear me all good? Am I audible? I hope I am. Let's see. Microphone seems to be working. Alright, mic check, mic check. And let's just check the YouTube chat. Okay. I hope... Oh, we've got one person already. Arriba. Welcome. We will get started in just a few short minutes. And, yeah, we'll wait for everyone to join. We've got a couple people coming, so no rush at all. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Ahmed, welcome, Ahmed. And, yeah, awesome. Looks like we are getting a couple people now. Okay. Oh, I never actually marked that I'm going to this event. Might as well mark that. And we're just going to check that we've posted this in the group. Oh, just by the way for everyone, so you don't actually have to have Kahoot installed as an app. You can just do it off a web browser, off your phone, or off your desktop. So no worries if you don't have the actual app. Alrighty. Now let's see. Skedaddle and Gondol. Nice. Alright. Thank you for joining us tonight. And Basitwani. Oh, by the way, if I mispronounce your guys' names, I am very sorry. Last time what was the name? I mispronounced this one name just constantly throughout the entire thing, and I was only told at the very end that I was actually pronouncing it wrong. Umair, yes. Umair, Basitwani, Skedaddle, Gondal, Ahmed, and Arriba. Welcome. Alright. And, nice, 6090, or 690. Naima, welcome. Alright, cool. We'll just wait a couple more minutes for anyone else dropping in, but we will get started very, very soon. Cool. Oh, we don't need a new tab there. Alright, just answering a couple of messages. I don't know how many of you guys were at our last quiz night, but that was around the same number of questions, and it was about 40 minutes to an hour, I think. So if you got to get up to go to the bathroom, do it now, because otherwise, if you have to go during the game, then someone might catch up and surpass you in points. And actually, this is our first quiz night where my sister isn't going to be joining us. She's usually here with one of her friends, but she's currently out of the country at the moment, which is a bit sad, but they grow up so fast, don't they? All right, welcome, Anna. And it is 8:08. All right, we'll wait 2 more minutes, and then we will go ahead and start our game. And it is a little bit weird talking to a stream, I guess. I'm not too used to it. At work, we always do meetings, and usually I'm the one listening to people talk for hours and hours and hours. Although I've come to not trust the mute microphone function anymore, because a couple times I like to sing just to myself when I'm doing stuff, and it's happened a couple times that I thought my microphone was muted, but it actually wasn't, and it was like 2 or 3 times during the same meeting, actually. Although, granted, it was like a 4-hour meeting, which can be quite embarrassing. But luckily, I just got this swanky new microphone that has an actual on-off switch, so if I do hopefully you guys can still hear me. Let's see. Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. Cool. Alright, it is 8:10, so let's go ahead and get started. So, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming to our 3rd International Mentor Team Quiz Night. We'll probably have a couple more people joining in as we go, but they will just have to miss out on the early points for being a little bit late. So, let's go ahead and get started. Hope everyone's put in the pin for the game. And, let's go. So, IM2E Quiz Night 3. Ready to start? Oh, actually, that's a little bit redundant because our first question is, are you ready to start? And I would hope that this answer is relatively obvious, but just a quick warm-up. Cool, glad to see it's working for everyone. Now, let's go. Jeremy Clarkson with 790. Well, yes. Alright, below is India's most famous landmark and one of the new 7 wonders of the world. What is it called? Is it the... Oh my goodness, I don't know how to pronounce that. Safdarjung, the Pantheon, the Qutub Minar, or the Taj Mahal? This is another very, very famous landmark. Hopefully everyone knows this. I'd love to go visit this someday. My parents have been, but unfortunately I've never been. And 0. And it is indeed the Taj Mahal. Let's see the standings. Jeremy Clarkson still on top with Umair climbing close behind. Next question. Is this a picture of Stonehenge? Well, it's certainly made of stone, but I can't say whether or not it's an actual henge. Not that I really know what a henge is, but... Well, is that a brownie on top of his head? Doesn't that look like a brownie with some, like, powdered sugar on top? I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a little hungry now. Alright, and it is not, in fact. That is the Rapa Nui Islands, the stone heads of, I think Rapa Nui. It's the name of the islands. Anyways, Jeremy Clarkson is on a hot streak. Umair is close behind, and Anna is coming up third, and Andi is fourth, and Basit dropped to fifth. Now, next question. This iconic piece of architecture is basically an opera house. Do you remember what it's called? Is it the Teatro alla Scala in Milan, the Sydney Opera House in Australia, the Palais Granier, Paris, or the Hungarian State Opera in Budapest? Well, I suppose one of those is a pretty clear cross out because, unfortunately, we don't have anything this cool here. We've got some even cooler stuff. But yes, that is in Australia, the Sydney Opera House. It was designed to look like a bunch of sailing ships. All right, Umair is also on a hot streak, but Jeremy Clarkson is still on top, but not by much. Where can you find this huge bean-shaped monument? Is it in California, Chicago, Florida, or New York? And fun fact, actually, the creator of this bean hates that it's called the bean, or people call it the bean. And he's, I think, Anish Kapoor, this artist, who is a bit of a not-so-nice guy. He invented the blackest black in the world, but licensed it out to, like, 2 people. So there's a whole story on with him. But yes, it is in Chicago. Chicago is famous for the bean, and also other things. All right, Anna's gone a hot streak. She's coming up very close behind Jeremy Clarkson, who is still on top. And Naima's up on the leaderboard now. Congratulations. Next question. Where in the world can you find this turreted fortress? Is it Munich, Germany, Zagreb, Croatia, Budapest, Hungary, or Cluj-Napoca in Romania? I really, really hope that you guys all know this one. Hope that you've all had a chance to see it as well. And 3, 2, 1. It is indeed in Hungary. That's the Fisherman's Bastion. I know some people that actually got married there. They were originally wanting to get married at the Villa Bagatelle, but then decided on going at the Fisherman's Bastion instead, in St. Matyas Templum. It's a very, very, very pretty place. Now, and Anna takes the lead. Jeremy Clarkson drops to third, and Umair comes in second. Things are changing up. And a highest entry streak of 6. Congratulations, Anna. Now, next question. This unusual tower is located in Italy. Do you know what it's called? Is it St. Mark's Campine, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, Giotto's Bell Tower, or the Tower of Mangia? I suppose the name might give it away slightly, a little bit. And it is, yes, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And Anna's still on top. Jeremy Clarkson is coming back, close behind, but still 500 points back, so Anna's got a pretty comfortable lead right now. These ancient rocks have been a mystery for centuries. They are located in England. What are they called? Are they the Old Harry Rocks, Stonehenge, Balancing Rock, or the Pillar Rocks? This is, of course, a very, very famous site, often thought to be of pagan origin, used in many rituals, and it is indeed Stonehenge, yes. And Andi's back with an answer streak of 3, but not quite on the leaderboard yet, as Anna still takes the very top. In which city can you witness this breathtaking scene? Hint, baklava is everyone's favorite sweet. No? I don't really know that sweet. Is it in Turkey, Spain, Belgium, or Sweden? My mom actually went to a hot air balloon festival once in New Mexico, which was not quite like this, but she showed lots of pictures, and it looked quite cool. I'd love to go someday. And it is in Turkey. And Anna's on hot streak, but Umair is coming up very, very close behind, so Anna's going to have to watch out. Jeremy Clarkson falls to third. Next question. This waterfall is a part of a group of waterfalls that border Canada and the USA. What are these waterfalls called? Are they the Victoria Falls, the Iguzau Falls, the Niagara Falls, or the Gulf Lost Falls? I've actually been here to see this, and while the majority of the falls are in Canada, you do get the best view, the majority of the falls are in the US, but you get the best view from Canada. We stayed at a place that had an absolutely spectacular view of it, and it is, yes, the Niagara Falls. And Anna has 10 correct answers in a row. That is very impressive, with Jeremy Clarkson coming up close behind, but only 40 points between Clarkson and Umair. Let's see. All right, is this the famous Golden Gate Bridge? Yes? No? I don't know. Well, it's definitely not golden, but I can tell you it is in the city of San Francisco, which has one of the highest, I guess, poverty lines of anywhere. If you make $100,000 for a family of 4, I believe you're considered below the poverty line, which is just absolutely insane. And yes, it is indeed the famous Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, wow, the leaderboard's changing up a lot. So Andy, Ariba, and Naima on the leaderboard, with Anna and Jeremy Clarkson still on top, but not close behind. Is this the world's largest cathedral? Oh, sorry, this is the world's largest cathedral, but where can it be found? Is it in Brazil, Vatican City, Italy, or Spain? I got nothing for this building. I don't know what it is. I'm guessing maybe the Vatican, because it's a big cathedral, but it could be from Brazil. The Pope's from Brazil, isn't he? No, there was another Pope that was going to be from Brazil, but then he wasn't the Pope. Vatican City it is, I guess. That's cool. All right. Let's see the scoreboard. Anna is still on top, followed very closely by Jeremy Clarkson, and the leaderboards mostly stay the same. All right, let's see. What is the official name of this tower which you'll find in Seattle? Is it the Oriental Pearl Tower, the Millad Tower, the CN Tower, or the Space Needle? Now, I've actually been up this tower, and it is quite cool. It's got like sort of a rotating restaurant on top, which I think is really neat. I've never had dinner there, obviously. I'm much too poor for that. But yes, it is indeed the Space Needle. It was built for a World's Fair, and it's still standing, and it's one of the iconic buildings on the skyline of Seattle. Ooh, Ariba has an answer streak of 12. Congrats, Ariba, back on the leaderboard, with Jeremy Clarkson coming up to the top, and Naima coming up as well, with Anna dropping to 3rd. Let's see. This frame is an architectural landmark in the famous Zabil Park. Where is this located? Wow, that's cool. France, Dubai, New York, or Chicago? I've actually never seen that building before in my life. I'm not the one that made this question, so that is incredible. Wow. I mean, if I'm going to guess, I'm going to say probably Dubai. Yeah, I guess it is Dubai. Yep, that's not too surprising. Dubai has a lot of amazing architecture. Ooh, and the leaderboards have changed again. Ariba and Andy up, with Anna almost off the leaderboard. She's gonna have to cinch it to make it up. Let's see. Which town of Hungary is home to these colorful buckets? Is it Szeged, Szentendre, Sopron, or Eger? Which of these smaller towns, not too big, and I've actually been here a couple times. It's very, very lovely. They have a festival of sort of lights and colors. It's in the winter, so it is a bit cold, but it's definitely worth going to check out. And it is indeed Szentendre. If you haven't been, I can highly recommend going there. They have great language, a great view of the river, and it's only about 30 minutes from Budapest by the Have, so definitely worth checking out. Let's check the leaderboards, and Naima is on top with an answer streak of 14. Congratulations. And the first two, 10,000 points. Next question. These 60 pairs of 1940-style shoes are found somewhere in the world. Can you recognize where you have seen them? Oh my goodness. Spain, Hungary, Germany, or Paris. Although I would assume that the building in the background is a little bit of a dead giveaway for anyone that's been here. But we will hope that everyone gets the right answer. And it is indeed Hungary. I've actually never seen these before. I didn't know that they were here. All right, let's check the leaderboard. And Anna is back on the leaderboard, and Naima is still in the lead with a 15 streak. That's very impressive. In which city can you find this huge wooden structure? Is it Athens, Greece, Beirut, Lebanon, Seville, Spain, or Dubai in the UAE? Wow, that is incredible shape. It looks kind of like an octopus, I guess. It also kind of looks like the logo for like Norton Antivirus, or Avast actually. Oh, and I guess it is in Sevilla, Spain. That's very cool. I'm guessing it's a museum of some sort. Ooh, Ariba has 16 correct answers in a row and is in second place. Very, very nice. And next question. What does COVID-19 stand for? Little bit of a subject change, but we're doing these in batches. So, is it the coronavirus disease 2019, coronavirus 2019, coronavirus 19th, or virus disease 2019? You know, actually, I never thought about that for that the 19 in COVID-19 stood for 2019, which seems obvious now that I think about it, but, well, you learn something new every day. I guess it is the coronavirus disease 2019. Oh, because COVID... Huh. Interesting. All right, let's check the leaderboard, and it roughly stays the same. Ooh, with Basit winning, coming back with a 3 streak. Very, very nice. What's the minimum % of the required alcohol in hand sanitizer for it to be efficient in sanitizing your hands? It is 35, 90, 60, or 40. Come on, 40, really? I drink alcohol more potent than that. I guess I probably shouldn't say that on stream, huh? Well, I've got some funny stories. Anyways, wow. 90% is a bit much, though, isn't it? Well, let's see. It is 60%. Interesting, interesting. I feel like there are drinks that are stronger than that. Which begs the question, wouldn't it sanitize your insides? Maybe some biologist will be able to tell us the answer to that. And Andy has a streak of 3 correct answers. Congratulations, and is back on the leaderboard. Let's see. Which of the following are common symptoms of COVID-19? Is it dry cough, tiredness, fever, or all of the above mentioned? And I hope nobody here has had it. I thought I did it once, but it turns out that I probably didn't. But hope that you guys are all staying safe and staying healthy. And it is all of the above mentioned. Yes, very nice. 3 in a row. Skedaddle is back. Congratulations, Skedaddle. Which water temperature is the best at killing germs when washing hands? Cold, hot, mild, or all of the above mentioned? These aren't quite temperatures, but we'll roll with it. I was assuming it would be like 20, 40. Oh god, no, I would never put my hand in 40-degree water. Well, I mean, I guess. I've been in a hot tub that's hotter, but... Huh. Anyways, it is all of the above mentioned. Oh, interesting. I guess it doesn't need to be a specific temperature. Well, that's good to know. And let's check the scoreboard with only the top 2 changing, but looks like everything else stays the same. Which does not transmit COVID-19? Is it 5G mobile networks, houseflies, mosquito bites, or respiratory droplets? And I know we're all engineers here, so I very, very much hope that none of you chose the first one, even in a jest. And, oh, yes, no, sorry, yeah, no, what does not? Right, that's the correct one. All right. I read that wrong. And Arriba has a 3 streak. Very nice. Still in second place, but coming up close behind Naima. Alright, which of the following is false? WHO recommends for the public to wear masks while exercising, clean their hands before putting on their mask, avoid using a mask with valves, or cover both nose, mouth, and chin. That's all nose, mouth, and chin, not both, when using a mask. Which one of these is it? I mean, wearing a mask while exercising would be a bit tough. It is... Oops, sorry. It is a bit tough. Yeah, so which of the following is false? Yeah, do not wear masks while exercising, because that could probably cause problems, I'm guessing. And Arriba has a streak of 4. Next question. According to the WHO, which does not prevent one from getting COVID-19? Hot pepper in food, taking a hot bath, eating garlic, or taking antibiotics. So which does not prevent you from getting COVID-19? Wait, prevent? What does not prevent one from getting COVID-19? Huh. I don't quite understand this one. Oh, and Basit has the highest answer streak of 3 currently. Very nice. Which age group can be infected by COVID-19? Is it 70 to 100, 40 to 70, 10 to 30, or people of all ages? And it is indeed all of them. Let's check the leaderboards, and not much is changing here. What's the name of the Prime Minister of New Zealand? Another topic change. Is it Jacqueline Adler, Jacinda Ardern, Janice Arhorn, Jan Andrew? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know anything about New Zealand. Except that they don't have any COVID cases, so they can do whatever they want, which is pretty dope. I wish we could do that. And it is Jacinda Ardern. Okay, I hope I pronounced that right. I probably didn't, but whatever. Let's check the standings, and Basit is back on the leaderboard. Congratulations, Basit. How should we cope with the pandemic in regards to mental health? Should we maintain social contact, have a routine, limit alcohol use, or check information credibility? Which one of these should we do? And I feel like it's probably all of them. Or any of them? All of them? Okay, well, that's cool. And leaderboard stays the same. Let's see. How do WHO experts recommend sneezing for hygiene? Select the false answer. So which of these do they not recommend? Covering your nose and mouth, covering with a tissue, disposing of the tissue, or disposing of the elbow after usage? Which one of these do they not recommend? So which is false? And it is, yes, disposing of the elbow. Please do not dispose of your elbow. That would probably not be very good for you. 3 in a row, Basit is back. Nice, very, very nice, and almost in 4th place. Very, very close to Unda here. On which surface can coronavirus survive the longest? Is it cardboard, plastic, paper, or metal? Which of these surfaces can it survive for on the very longest? Interesting, there's no cloth here, because I heard that on cruise ships at the beginning it was, even if the rooms were disinfected, they were still in the sheets, or something like that. Metal, interesting. I guess metal it is. And Naima has 3 correct answers, and is still queen of the leaderboard currently. If meeting people personally is necessary, what precautions can you take? Meeting outdoors, wearing a mask, opening a window, or avoiding touching the face altogether? Which of these precautions should you take when meeting someone, if you have to? And yeah, all of them are correct. I don't know if there's an option to select all of them or just... Yeah, interesting. Okay, cool. And Basit is now in 4th place. Congratulations, Basit. And Naima's still on top. Which 2 companies currently have an authorized and recommended vaccine? Is it AstraZeneca, Moderna, Pfizer, or Novavax? Novavax? I thought that was... looked like Norway. So which of these 2? So select 2 answers. In fact, Hungary has quite a few of these on the way already. Yes, it is Moderna and Pfizer. 3 players just hit answer streak of 3. Very nice. With Naima still pretty far in the lead at 18,000 points. Next question. Which companies have made a financial profit during the coronavirus pandemic? Netflix, Amazon, Zoom, or Brado Life? I don't know what that does, but I'm gonna guess that Amazon has. Because Jeff Bezos just became the richest man in the world, and then lost it to Elon Musk, but they're both stinking rich, so hey. And I guess it is all of them. And Theodore Ann is back. Whoa, wow, alright, Jeremy Clarkson's coming up, but still a little behind Naima. How would you say Merry Christmas in Hungarian? Is it Boldog szülinapot, Boldog karácsonyt, Szeretlek, or Jó pihenést? We get another subject shift again to a little more lighter topic. Which one of these? Let's see how many of you... I know a couple of you know Hungarian, but let's see how many people get the right answer here. And it is Boldog karácsonyt indeed. Very nice, everyone. Very, very nice. Naima with 7 correct answers in a row and almost at 20,000 points. What does egy kalappal mean in Hungarian? Have a good day, good luck, be quiet, or safe travels? Egy kalappal. I mean, literally it means with one hat. But what could that mean? And 3, 2, 1. And it means good luck. Nice, Naima with 8 correct answers in a row, but with Ariba shooting up to be in 2nd place. Next, there we go. What does this verb mean in Hungarian? Berugni. What does berugni mean? To please someone, to get mad at someone, to get drunk, or to eat. You will hear this a lot around Budapest, especially around the nighttime. And it is a very popular pastime of, well, just about everyone here. And it does indeed mean to get drunk, berugni. It literally means to kick in, but because be is in and rugni is kick, but somehow that became drunk. Jeremy Clarkson with 7 correct answers in a row, and Ariba's pretty close behind Naima. How would you say have a good rest in Hungarian? Is it jó étvágyat, jó napot, rossz csont, or jó pihenést? I hope by now everyone knows that yo is good, so that does automatically cross out one of the incorrect answers, but which of the 3 remaining could it be? And it is indeed jó pihenést. And jó étvágyat is like bon appetit, or have a good appetite. And alright, Skedaddle is on the leaderboard, very nice. And Naima's still at the top. Oh, but Ariba is very, very close behind with only 600 points, and Jeremy Clarkson has a streak of 8. Very nice, Mr. Clarkson. How would you say the food is delicious in Hungarian? Nagyon jó, kedves, finom, or rossz? Which one of these, if you went over to a Hungarian person's house and their grandma made you food, which one of these would you say? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on who it is, but let's just say the food is delicious. How would you say that? And it is finom indeed. Nagyon jó is a good guess, but it means very good, which could work technically, but not really in Hungarian. You wouldn't say nagyon jó, you would say finom or nagyon finom. Next question, let's see. And Umair dethrones Skedaddle from the leaderboard. We'll see if Skedaddle can make it back. And Jeremy Clarkson has a streak of 9. I didn't know Mr. Clarkson knew Hungarian so well. And Naima still at the top, but with Ariba very close behind. How can you ask someone, do you speak English in Hungarian? Beszélsz angolul? Éhes vagy? Fáradt vagy? Or hogy vagy? Which of these 4 would you say for how do you speak English? Sprechen Sie English or hablas inglés? And it is beszélsz angolul indeed. Let's check leaderboards, and nothing's changed. Jeremy Clarkson with 10 correct answers. Very nice. How can you say I'm tired in Hungarian? Szomjas vagyok, álmos vagyok, éhes vagyok, or fáradt vagyok? Vagyok being I am, so you would say it's blank, I am, or I am blank. But in Hungarian it's the other way around, interestingly, for some reason. And it is indeed fáradt vagyok. Éhes vagyok is I am hungry. And let's take leaderboard. Skedaddle's back up there, close battle with Umair, and Basit has a streak of 4. Next question. How would you ask, what is the time in Hungarian? Hány éves vagy? Hogy hívnak? Hány óra? Or mi a neved? Which of these would say, what's the time? Do you have the time? Taking a sip of water in the meantime. And it is indeed hány óra, which literally means how many hours. And the leaderboards remain largely unchanged, but Ahmed has a streak of 3. Congratulations. What's the word for tomorrow in Hungarian? Is it ma, tegnap, holnap, or holnap után? Which of these words means tomorrow? And 3, 2, 1. And it is holnap indeed. And Skedaddle has a highest answer streak of 4. Congratulations, Skedaddle. Back on the leaderboard. I guess Umair is off for now, but we'll see if they can make it back. What's the word for house door number in Hungarian? Is it ajtószám, csengő, emelet, or utca? These are all parts of the house, but which one of these means door number? Notice number, not doorbell or street, but it's door number. Yes, it is indeed Aito Sam. Aito is door and Sam is number. Chengu is close, and in vernacular you'd usually say Mia Chengud, so like what's your doorbell, but literally it is Aito Sam, and Utsa is street. And Ahmed has 5. Oh, and Ariba is on top, dethroning Naima. Let's see if she can take it back. Who is the famous Hungarian who first proposed the practice of washing hands during clinical work? Was it Ignaz Semmelweis, Eötvös Loránd, Esterházy Károly, or Franz Liszt? Now, it's quite funny because there was 2 hospitals next to each other, and in one of them, a lot of women died during while giving birth, and so none of them wanted to go to that one. And this doctor, Semmelweis, was like, hey, maybe it's because they washed their hands in the other one. And everyone got really mad at him, so they, he kind of got, like, blacklisted for a while, because they got really mad. They were like, oh, you can't make me wash my hands. Which, interesting parallel, actually, to, 2020. But, yeah, that was the story indeed. He was like, yeah, maybe we should wash our hands instead of just sticking bloody hands in people. And the leaderboard remains the same, with Umair has an answer streak of 3. Very nice. This is András Arató. Which Hungarian university did he graduate from? Is it Corvinus, Óbuda, ELTE, or Bme? Many of you might know him as Hide the Pain Harold. I don't know where Harold came from, but it is Arató. I've actually seen him around in several different pictures just doing random stuff, which is pretty interesting. I wonder if he ever thought that, him taking stock photos would ever end up that big. And it is Bme indeed. Scoreboard. Ariba has the highest answer streak of 5 and is pretty far in the lead. Congratulations. Where did Ernu Rubik graduate from? He, of course, is the inventor of the Rubik's Cube. Is it Corvinus, Óbuda, ELTE, or Bme? It's funny because Tetris is the highest selling game, or most sold game in the world. And Rubik's Cube is the most sold toy in the world. And both have to do with cubes. Actually, no, and the second, I think, most sold game is Minecraft, which all have to do with cubes. And it is indeed Bme. 3 in a row, Skedaddle is back, still coming up in 5th place on the leaderboard. Let's see if she can keep that streak. Which of the following universities is the best? Now, I hope you guys all know the answer to this one. Is it Corvinus, or is it Óbuda, ELTE, or is it Bme? And I hope everyone knows the correct answer to this one. We're just kidding, of course. All of these universities are great, but of course the best is Bme. Toughens you up. And Ariba has a streak of 7 correct answers in a row. Very, very nice. József Vár, the CEO of Wizz Air, which Hungarian university did he graduate from? That's not József, that's a plane. Is it Corvinus, Óbuda, ELTE, or Bme? Wizz Air, of course, is the very cheap airline that I'm sure almost all of you have made use of. You get very, very cheap flights to many places, and it is quite cool, I gotta say. And it is Corvinus, interestingly enough. And Ariba has 8 correct answers, very nice. Orbán Viktor, current Prime Minister of Hungary, graduated from Corvinus, Óbuda, ELTE, or Bme. He looks strangely smooth in this picture, like he looks like a CG model or something. Like someone just made him in Blender or like 3ds Max or something. Not Google SketchUp. And it is ELTE, interesting. And Ahmed is back with an answer streak of 3. Very nice, but otherwise the leaderboards remain unchanged. Next question. John von Neumann, very famous Hungarian-American mathematician, graduated from which university? Is it Corvinus, Óbuda, ELTE, or Bme? Now, mathematician should be a little bit of a tip. And actually there's a Neumann Prize, which is given out every single year for achievements in mathematics. And it is ELTE. Oh, interesting. I thought it was Bme. Ariba has 10 correct answers in a row. Very nice. Next question. Ilona Banga, famous Hungarian biochemist, graduated from which university? Is it Debrecen, Szeged, ELTE, or Bme? Which of these universities did she graduate from? I'm gonna guess, since it's chemist, I mean Debrecen or Bme? I'm not sure. I guess it is Debrecen. We were just there a while back still, but it is a very, very beautiful campus and very beautiful building, but of course Bme is bigger. And on these, back in the game, oh wow, Umair dethroned Skedaddle. Let's see if she can make it back. And otherwise, the leaderboards remain unchanged. And Ondi has 3 in a row. Very nice. Next question. Edith Elizabeth Farkas, Antarctic researcher, graduated from which university? Debrecen, Szeged, Pázmány Péter Catholic University. I've never even heard of that school. Or Bme, Antarctic researcher. She doesn't look very particularly pleased in this picture. I wish the penguin bit her. And it is Pázmány Péter Catholic University. Huh, interesting. And Ariba got that one right. Nice. The famous Kodály method was developed by Zoltán Kodály. He graduated from which university? Corvinus, sorry, Franz Liszt, Pázmány Péter, or Szent István? Do, re, what is this? What is this? Fa, sol, la, ti, do? Is this like sign language? Franz Liszt. Oh, interesting. Maybe that's a music thing. Oh, and Skedaddle's back on top. Coming it back onto the leaderboard with Ariba with a streak of 13 correct answers. Very nice. Andrea Bartfai-Magyar, a Hungarian economist and Minister of National Wealth, graduated from which university? Is it Corvinus, Óbuda, ELTE, or Bme? Huh, she kind of looks like my cousin, except a lot older. Maybe it's the hairstyle. Interesting. Which of these universities did she graduate from? Unfortunately, I don't really have any fun facts for a lot of these people because I don't know them very well. And it was Corvinus. Well, I guess that makes sense. Economist. Corvinus. And Ariba has 14 correct answers and is very far in the lead. Next question. Mária Telkes, Hungarian-American biophysicist, was the founder of the solar thermal storage systems, graduated from which university? Was it Corvinus, Óbuda, ELTE, or Bme? I guess like solar cells. Interesting. Biophysicist, so I'm guessing maybe ELTE, Bme. Probably not Corvinus. I'm guessing probably not Corvinus, yeah. And it was in ELTE. Interesting. And Basit has a 3 in a row streak with Jeremy Clarkson coming up above Naima, but both very, very close. Next question. Which is the oldest university of Hungary? Is it Corvinus, Pécs, ELTE, or Bme? Which of these is the very oldest? Now I know that Bme is the oldest technical university in the world, but... oh no, not in the world, in Central Europe. But I don't know if it's actually the oldest in Europe. Oh, I guess not. It's Pécs. Interesting. Ariba has a 16 answer streak with Naima coming up back up above Jeremy Clarkson. Albert Szent-György, the 1937 Nobel Prize receiver for medicine, was a professor in which university? Was it Debrecen, Szeged, Pázmány Péter, or Bme? Albert Szent-György. For medicine. I would have guessed Corvinus, but I guess not. Interesting. Maybe Szeged? Maybe Debrecen? I guess it was Szeged. And Jeremy Clarkson coming up very close battle between Mr. Clarkson and Naima. Let's see who wins the next one. What is Scotland's famous New Year tradition called? Switching over to New Year's traditions. Is it Hogmanay, Pygmalion, Yuir, or Isvuli? Which of these is the Scotland's famous New Year tradition called? I don't actually know what the New Year tradition is or what they do in it, but which of these is it called? And it is Hogmanay. Or Hogmanay. Ariba has 18 answers in a row correct. Very nice. And is very far in the lead. What traditional fruitcake is often given out at Hogmanay? Is it a red roll, a black bun, blue beer, or pink pastries? Which of these is given? Oh, I didn't do the colors for these correctly. It's... oh, well, whatever. Good enough. They just don't match up with the Kahoot colors. And it is a black bun indeed. Let's see, Naima coming up above Jeremy Clarkson again, but very, very, very close battle. Let's see. What do Romanians throw in the river at New Year's? Is it bread, coins, hair, or pebbles? What do they throw in the river at New Year's? If the river is not frozen, presumably. I had this Russian friend that was telling me that her roommates got really drunk and got naked and went outside and jumped in the river, which was like, you know, almost frozen over at New Year's, because I guess that's what Russians do at New Year's. Let's see, Jeremy Clarkson and Basit coming up above Naima, but Basit and Naima are neck and neck, so let's see if she can gain her places back. What country celebrates New Year's by smashing plates against friends' doors? That seems a bit rude. Is it Norway, Finland, Belgium, or Denmark? Which of these northern European countries likes to smash plates against people's doors? And that does seem a bit rude, honestly. But I guess that's their tradition. Maybe it's like not ceramic, easy to clean. And it is Denmark. Let's check the leaderboards. And Naima is back up above Basit. Where do people jump in frozen lakes with a tree trunk for New Year's? Is it Alaska, Finland, Siberia, or Canada? With the tree trunk. I guess they grab the... maybe they throw the tree trunk in first and then jump in to make a hole in the ice. Or maybe they just jump in with the tree trunk. I should know this. I made the question, but I just forgot because it was so long ago. We had to keep pushing the quiz back because other people had quizzes at other times. And it was in Siberia. And Jeremy Clarkson has an answer streak of 3. Nice. What city does the New Year's ball drop take place in? Is it Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, or New York? This is a pretty famous American tradition where they have the big ball on a pole, basically. And it's giant. I mean, big. It's like the size of a house. And as it gets to New Year's, it drops down and there's all these fireworks and, you know, people kiss and all that stuff. And it is in New York indeed. Let's check it. And Ahmed is back on the board, kicking off Skedaddle. What civilization started the tradition of making resolutions for the new year? Is it Aztec, Babylonian, Mayan, or Greek? Which started the tradition of saying, this year I'm gonna get in shape, and subscribing to the gym, and getting a gym membership for 1 month, and then going for the first week, and then deciding it's more comfy to stay at home and eat pizza. It was me. And it was Babylonian, indeed. Ariba has 5 correct answers in a row and is almost at 40k. Where would you smash a pomegranate on a door to celebrate the coming year? Is it Italy, Spain, Portugal, or Greece? Pomegranates, of course, being very famous in the mythology of one of these countries as being the forbidden fruit of the underworld that a certain goddess ate and was trapped there forever. And it is Greece indeed. Ariba has a 3 answer streak and very close to 40,000 points. And Ahmed has Ahmed has the highest answer streak. Very nice. In the US, what is customarily shot up in the air on New Year's? Is it fireworks or guns? Now, anyone who has been to the US would be able to guess this. And it varies from state to state, but pretty much in every state, there are many, many, many things shot up in the air, even though it's illegal. And it is both, yes, fireworks and guns. And Ahmed is on fire with a streak of 4. Very nice, Ahmed. And Ariba is up to 40,000 points. Wearing colorful underwear at New Year's is good luck. Which color is believed to make the wearer lucky in love? Is it yellow, green, red, or white? I really did not do these colors well, did I? I could have done these a lot better. Which of these is said to make you lucky in love in the coming year? Or maybe the coming night. I guess if you wore no underwear, maybe that would make you the luckiest. Who knows? And it is red underwear indeed. Ooh, Basit has a streak of 3 correct answers, with Jeremy Clarkson and Naima getting to 30,000 points. In Mexico, when the clock strikes 12 on New Year's, people customarily eat this after each sound of the bell. What do they eat? Do they eat a watermelon, a grape, a strawberry, or a blueberry? What do they eat as the clock... Oh, skip button is really... What do they eat as the clock strikes 12 each time? And it is indeed grapes. For every time the bell goes bong, they eat 1 grape. Ondi has the highest answer streak, but unfortunately is not back on the leaderboard yet. But we'll see if she can make it back before the end. Which of the following are customs that many people in Brazil take part in to celebrate the new year? Wear a white outfit, jump over 7 waves on the beach, throw flowers into the ocean, or all of the above. That kind of seems hard to do at the same time. Oh yes, of course. And by the way, if you guys are enjoying this quiz night, please consider subscribing to IMTV and to get a tie card. That would be awesome. If you don't have a tie card yet, get one, because they're very important. And it is indeed all the above. And let's check the leaderboards, and they remain mostly unchanged. Next question. Which is a New Year's custom in Japan? Question 69. Nice. Is it a New Year's tradition to light a candle to honor your ancestors, run through the streets banging on pots and pans, the Buddhist temples ring their bells 108 times, or people change into a new set of clothes? Which of these do they do in Japan? And it is indeed that the Buddhist temples ring their bells 108 times. I'm not quite sure what the significance of 108 is, but I'm sure there is some to it. Alright, let's check the leaderboard. Not too much of a change here. Alright, second to last question. In what country is karansekage, a wreath cake, eaten on New Year's? Is it Japan, Iceland, Norway, or Denmark? A wreath cake. So I guess it's like a big donut. Like a really big donut. Oh, I want a donut. But it's like, it's 9. I don't think I can get a donut anymore. And it is Denmark. And let's check the scoreboard. It remains mostly unchanged. Let's see if it'll change at all for the final question. Last question, 71 of 71. In Chinese tradition, each new year is a year of a certain animal. What animal is 2021? Is it the year of the frog, the year of the dragon, the year of the ox, or the year of the tiger? Which of these years is 2021? Bonus points if you could write in chat what 2020 was, because I don't know, and that would be cool to find out. And it is the year of the ox. Very nice. Now let's check the final standings. Drum roll, please. IMT Quiz Night 3 podium. First, of course... Oh, sorry. Third is Naima. Very nice. Congratulations, Naima. Second is Jeremy Clarkson. Very nice. And first, of course, is Ariba. Congratulations to everyone. Let me just screenshot these winners without the activate windows, actually. Oh, no, wait. We want to see the runners-up, too. And Basit and Ahmed were the runners-up. Congratulations to everyone, and thank you so much for coming. We hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed, let us know. We'd love to hear your feedback, what other kinds of questions you want to hear. And, of course, subscribe to IMTV if you haven't already. We make lots of videos. I'm actually working on a video right now before this quiz. And get a tie card, of course, always. And if you know someone without a tie card, tell them to get a tie card, because seriously, it's important. Thanks for coming, guys, and we'll see you in the next IMT event. Have a good one.